chosen ones, this woman needs your help right now. God is asking you. Listen closely, because this moment is not ordinary, and if you scroll past this, you may miss something deeply important that was meant to reach you at exactly this time. I am speaking to you because there is a woman whose heart is breaking, and I have placed you in position to help her in a way no one else can. This is not coincidence, and it is not random timing. It is a divine assignment that has been prepared for you long before this day. What you are about to hear will open your understanding, and if you stay with me until the end, you will see why your presence matters more than you realize. Do not ignore this, because what you choose to do next will carry weight beyond what your eyes can currently see. Type Amen if you agree. I am calling you because you have something within you that she needs, something that cannot be replaced by money, status, or even time. You carry compassion, patience, and a strength that has been built through your own pain and trials. That woman is standing at a fragile point in her life, where one kind word, one act of understanding, or one moment of genuine presence could change the direction of everything. You may not know her fully, or you may feel uncertain about your role, but I am telling you clearly that your help is not optional in this moment. It is part of the path I have been shaping for you. You have asked me for purpose, for meaning, and for clarity in your life, and now I am answering you in a way that requires action. This is how I work in your life, not always through grand miracles that shake the ground, but often through quiet moments where your decision to care becomes the miracle for someone else. That woman is tired, and she has been carrying burdens that no one around her has truly noticed. She has smiled when she felt like breaking, and she has stayed silent when she needed someone to listen. I have seen every tear she has hidden, and now I am sending you as a vessel of relief and understanding. If you feel something stirring in your heart right now, that is not by accident. That is me, awakening the part of you that knows what is right, even when it feels inconvenient or uncomfortable. I am not asking you to solve all her problems, and I am not asking you to carry what belongs to me. I am asking you to show up with sincerity, with kindness, and with the courage to be present in her moment of need. Sometimes, the greatest help you can give is simply not turning away. If this is touching your heart, take a moment and press like on this video, because it helps this reach others who are also being called to do something meaningful today. You must understand that I have trusted you with this for a reason. Not everyone can handle being placed in someone else's vulnerable moment because it requires patience and a genuine spirit. You have been shaped through your own struggles so that you can recognize pain when you see it. That recognition is not a burden, it is a gift, and it is meant to be used. When you choose to step forward instead of stepping back, you align yourself with the purpose I have placed within you. That woman may not even ask for help, and that is what makes this moment even more important. There are people who suffer quietly, believing that no one truly cares or understands what they are going through. When you reach out, when you offer your presence without judgment, you become a living answer to a prayer she may have whispered in silence. You become proof that she is not alone, even when everything around her has made her feel that way. Type 777 if you trust God. I want you to release the fear that tells you that you are not enough, or that you might say the wrong thing. It is not about perfection, it is about intention. When your heart is aligned with compassion, your words and actions will carry the right weight. Trust that I will guide you in what to say and how to act, because you are not doing this alone. I am with you in every step, shaping your thoughts and steadying your spirit. There is something deeper happening here that you may not fully understand yet. This is not just about helping her, it is also about strengthening you. When you respond to my calling, you grow in ways that cannot be taught through comfort or routine. You begin to see yourself differently, not as someone who is lost or unsure, but as someone who is capable of making a real difference. That realization will stay with you long after this moment has passed. You have been protected, guided, and prepared for times like this, even when you did not realize it. Every challenge you faced was building something within you, something that now has a purpose beyond your own life. This is how I connect lives, how I bring healing through people, and how I remind my children that they are never truly alone. When you step into this role, you are stepping into alignment with my will. That woman is standing in a quiet storm, and while others pass by without noticing, you have been given the awareness to see beyond the surface. This is where your purpose begins to take shape in a deeper way. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. She has been holding herself together for a long time, longer than most people would be able to. There have been nights where she questioned her strength, where she wondered if she could keep going without breaking, yet she woke up the next day and kept moving, even when her heart felt exhausted. That kind of endurance is not weakness, it is quiet strength, and it deserves to be met with understanding. You are not stepping into her life to fix her, but to remind her that she does not have to carry everything alone. Type 1111 if you believe. I want you to notice something within yourself right now. The feeling you have, the pull that keeps you listening, that is not something you created on your own. That is me guiding your attention, aligning your heart with something that matters. When you feel that inner nudge, it is not random emotion, it is direction. And when you follow it, you begin to see how I work through you in ways that go beyond what you can plan or control. There will be moments when you hesitate, when you wonder if your presence will really make a difference. That doubt is natural, but it is not the truth. The truth is that even the smallest act of kindness can reach deeper than you imagine. A simple conversation, a gentle word, or even just sitting beside her without judgment can become a turning point. You do not need grand gestures to fulfill this calling, you only need sincerity. She may not show everything she is going through, and that is why your sensitivity matters. Pay attention to the quiet signals, the pauses in her voice, the moments where her strength seems to fade. Those are the places where your presence can bring comfort. When you listen without interrupting, when you care without trying to control, you create a space where healing can begin. That is something very few people are willing to offer, and that is why you were chosen. I also want you to understand that this is not a burden placed on you, it is an opportunity given to you. There is a difference between carrying someone's pain and walking beside them as they face it. I am not asking you to take on what belongs to me. I am asking you to stand as a source of light in a moment of darkness. When you do that, you are not drained, you are strengthened, because you are aligned with my purpose. Type yes to receive miracles. There is something powerful that happens when you step into obedience. You begin to see that your life is connected to others in ways you never expected. The kindness you show today can echo into her future in ways that will continue long after this moment. You may never fully see the impact, but I see it. and I am the one who multiplies what you give. What feels small in your hands becomes something meaningful in mine. Do not let fear hold you back from doing what you already feel called to do. Fear will try to convince you that it is safer to stay distant, to avoid getting involved, to protect your own comfort. But growth does not come from staying comfortable. It comes from stepping into moments that require courage. This is one of those moments, and your response matters more than you realize. You have been asking me for blessings, for breakthroughs, for signs that you are on the right path. Sometimes the answer to those prayers comes in the form of an opportunity to serve. When you give from your heart, you open yourself to receive in ways that go beyond what you expected. This is not a transaction, it is alignment. When you move with compassion, you align yourself with the flow of grace that I have prepared for you. There is also something I need you to hear clearly. You are not being used, you are being trusted. There is a difference between being placed in a situation and being chosen for it. I have seen your heart, your intentions, and your willingness to care, even when it has not been easy. That is why you are here, listening, feeling this message resonate within you. This is confirmation that you are capable of more than you sometimes believe. As you move forward, keep your heart steady and your intentions pure. Do not expect recognition or reward from others, because what you are doing is seen by me. I am the one who honors your efforts, who understands your sacrifices, and who blesses your obedience. When you act with genuine compassion, you are never overlooked, even if it feels that way in the moment. You may also find that helping her begins to heal parts of you that you did not even realize needed attention. When you offer understanding to someone else, you often discover a deeper understanding within yourself. That is one of the ways I restore my children, not just by giving to them, but by allowing them to give. In that process, both hearts are strengthened, both lives are touched, and both paths are guided. Stay aware, stay present, and do not rush through this. This is not something to check off or complete quickly. It is something to experience with care. Every word you speak, every moment you share, carries weight. Approach it with patience and allow things to unfold naturally. When you do that, you will begin to see the beauty in what I am creating through you. You are not alone in this, and you never have been. I am walking with you, guiding you, and strengthening you as you take each step. Trust in that presence, and do not let uncertainty pull you away from what you know is right. This is your moment to act with purpose, to show up with intention, and to become a source of light where it is needed most. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. When you move forward with trust, you step into something that has already been aligned for you. That is why you must not delay, because timing matters in ways you cannot always measure. There are things she has not spoken out loud, things that have stayed locked inside her because she did not feel safe enough to release them. People around her may have listened without truly hearing, or offered words without real understanding. That is where you come in, not to fill the silence with noise, but to hold space for truth. When she begins to open up, do not rush her, do not interrupt her, and do not try to shape her words. Let her speak freely, because sometimes the act of being heard is the beginning of healing. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You have to be gentle, because wounds that are hidden are often the most sensitive. A careless word can close her heart again, but a kind and patient presence can slowly bring it back to life. This is why I have called you, because you have learned what it means to carry pain without always having someone to lean on. You understand what it feels like to be overlooked, and that understanding is now your strength. Use it with care, and let it guide how you respond. There may be moments where you feel unsure of what to say, and in those moments, silence can be your greatest offering. Not every situation requires an answer, and not every feeling needs to be solved immediately. Sometimes, your willingness to simply stay and listen is more powerful than anything you could say. Trust that I will place the right words in your heart when they are needed. You are not expected to have all the answers, only to be present with sincerity. As you continue, you will begin to notice small shifts, not dramatic changes all at once, but quiet signs that something is beginning to heal. She may speak a little more openly, breathe a little easier, or carry herself with a little less weight. These are the signs that your presence is making a difference. Do not overlook them, because they are the evidence of something meaningful taking place. What you are doing matters, even if it feels simple. Type 222 to claim miracles. I also want you to protect your heart while you help hers. Being present for someone does not mean losing yourself in their struggle. Stay grounded in me, stay connected to the strength I give you, and do not take on what is not yours to carry. There is a balance between compassion and wisdom, and I will guide you in maintaining it. When you stay rooted in me, you will not be overwhelmed by what you encounter. There is something else unfolding beneath the surface that you need to understand. This moment is not only about her need, it is also about your growth. When you choose to step into this with intention, you begin to see yourself differently. You begin to realize that you are capable of more than you once believed. That realization will stay with you and shape how you move forward in other areas of your life. You have been through situations that tested your patience, your strength, and your faith. Those experiences were not wasted, and they were not meaningless. They were preparing you for moments like this, where your understanding becomes a source of comfort for someone else. When you draw from your own experiences, you bring authenticity into the connection. That authenticity is something that cannot be faked or replaced. There will be times when you wonder if your efforts are enough, and in those moments, I want you to remember this. You are not measured by perfection, you are measured by your willingness to care. What you offer with a sincere heart carries more weight than anything done out of obligation. Do not compare yourself to others or question your value. I have already seen what you carry within you, and it is enough for this moment. As you continue to walk through this, keep your focus on what is right in front of you. Do not get lost in thinking too far ahead or worrying about outcomes you cannot control. Stay present, stay attentive, and allow things to unfold naturally. When you do that, you will find that each step becomes clearer and each decision becomes easier. That is how I guide you, one moment at a time. There is a quiet strength growing within you as you do this, a strength that does not rely on recognition or approval. It is built through action, through consistency, and through your willingness to respond when called. That strength will carry into other areas of your life, shaping how you handle challenges and how you interact with others. What begins here will not end here. It will continue to grow. You are not just helping her, you are becoming a reflection of something greater. Through your actions, you are showing what it means to care without condition, to listen without judgment, and to stand beside someone without turning away. That is a powerful thing, and it is something the world needs more of. When you choose to live this way, you bring light into places that have been dark for too long. There are layers to her pain that will not reveal themselves all at once, and that is why patience must remain at the center of your actions. Do not expect everything to be clear immediately, because some things require time to surface. When you stay steady, you allow that process to happen without pressure. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. She has learned to guard herself, not because she wanted to, but because life has taught her to be careful. There have been times when she trusted and was let down, times when she opened her heart and felt misunderstood. Those experiences have built walls that cannot be torn down quickly. But your consistency, your calm presence, and your genuine care can begin to soften those walls little by little. This is not about forcing change, it is about creating safety. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You must also be mindful of how you speak to her. Words have power, and in moments like this, they can either build or break what is slowly being restored. Speak with kindness, but also with honesty, because truth delivered with care can guide her in ways that empty comfort never could. Do not promise what you cannot control, and do not try to fill gaps with words that lack meaning. Let your words come from a place of sincerity, and they will carry the right weight. There will be moments when she may not respond the way you expect, and you must not take that personally. Healing is not a straight path, and it does not move at a pace that you can predict. There may be days when she withdraws, when she becomes quiet again, or when she struggles to express what she is feeling. In those moments, your role is not to push, but to remain present. Let her know, through your actions, that you are still there. Type 2222 to receive miracles. I want you to understand something important about endurance. Helping someone through a difficult time is not always comfortable, and it may require you to step beyond what feels easy. There will be moments when you feel tired, when you wonder if your efforts are being noticed or appreciated. In those moments, remember that you are not doing this for recognition. You are doing this because it is right. When you stay rooted in that truth, you will not lose your strength. There is also something happening within her that you may not see right away. Your presence is planting seeds, small but meaningful changes that will grow over time. She may begin to see herself differently, to feel a sense of worth that has been buried under doubt and pain. That shift may be quiet at first, but it will become stronger as time goes on. You are part of that beginning, even if you do not see the full outcome. You must also guard against becoming discouraged if progress feels slow. Growth does not always show itself in obvious ways, and sometimes the most important changes happen beneath the surface. Trust that what you are doing is making an impact, even when it is not immediately visible. I am the one who sees the full picture, and I am the one who brings increase to what you give. Your role is to remain faithful in what you have been asked to do. As you continue, you may notice something within yourself beginning to change as well. You may feel a deeper sense of purpose, a clearer understanding of your ability to make a difference. This is part of what I am building in you, a confidence that is rooted in action rather than words. When you see the effect of your presence in her life, it will remind you of what you are capable of. That reminder will stay with you. There is also a lesson here about connection that you need to carry forward. Life is not meant to be lived in isolation, and the strength you have is not meant to be kept to yourself. When you share it with others, it grows, and when you use it to lift someone else, it multiplies. This is how I designed it, not for you to walk alone, but to walk together in ways that support and uplift. What you are doing now is part of that design. Stay grounded in me as you move through this, because your strength comes from that connection. When you take time to center yourself, to be still, and to listen, you will find clarity in what to do next. Do not rush decisions, and do not let pressure guide your actions. When you move with intention and patience, you align yourself with the flow of what I am doing. That alignment will carry you through any uncertainty. You may also find that this experience opens your eyes to the needs of others around you. Once you begin to see beyond the surface, it becomes easier to recognize where help is needed. This awareness is not meant to overwhelm you, but to guide you in how you respond to the world around you. You do not have to do everything, but you can do something where it matters, and when you do, it creates a ripple effect. There is a quiet power in what you are doing, a power that does not draw attention but creates lasting change. It is the kind of power that restores trust, rebuilds confidence, and brings light into places that have been dark for too long. When you continue in this path, you become part of that transformation. Not because of anything extraordinary you claim, but because of the way you choose to show up. As you keep walking forward in this, I need you to slow down and truly see what is happening beneath the surface. This is not just about being there for her in a temporary way. This is about becoming a steady presence in a moment where everything around her feels unstable. She is not just facing one problem, she is carrying layers of pain, confusion, and quiet fear that have built up over time. That is why your consistency matters more than anything else you could offer. When everything else feels uncertain to her, your steadiness becomes something she can hold on to. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a weight she has been carrying that she has never fully put into words. It is the kind of weight that builds when someone feels unseen, when they feel like their struggles do not matter enough for others to notice. She has learned to minimize her own pain just to keep moving forward, and over time, that has taken a toll on her spirit. This is why your role is so important, because you are not just offering help, you are restoring a sense of value that she has slowly lost. When someone begins to feel seen again, something inside them begins to come back to life. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. I want you to understand that the way you respond in small moments will shape how she begins to trust again. Trust is fragile when it has been broken before, and it does not return quickly. Every time you listen without judgment, every time you respond with patience instead of frustration, you are rebuilding something that was damaged. It may not feel like much in the moment, but over time, it becomes something solid. This is how healing often begins, not with big changes, but with consistent care. There will be times when she tests that trust without even realizing it. She may pull away, become distant, or question your intentions because of what she has been through. Do not react with anger or disappointment when that happens. Instead, remain steady, because your calm response will show her that you are different from what she has experienced before. When you do not walk away in those moments, you prove that your presence is real. Type 777 if you trust God. You must also remember to protect your energy as you continue in this. Being present for someone in pain can be emotionally heavy, and you need to stay connected to me so that you do not become overwhelmed. Take moments to breathe, to be still, and to realign your heart with peace. When you do that, you are not stepping away from your role, you are strengthening yourself to continue in it. A strong and balanced heart will always serve better than one that is exhausted. There is something else I want you to notice about this situation. You are not only helping her see her worth, you are also rediscovering your own. Sometimes, when you pour into someone else with sincerity, you begin to see the value in what you carry. You begin to understand that your presence, your voice, and your actions have meaning. That realization is part of what I am building in you, a deeper confidence that comes from lived experience. You have spent time questioning your purpose, wondering where you fit and what you are meant to do. This moment is one of the answers to that question. Purpose is not always something distant or complicated. Sometimes it is found in simple acts of care that create real impact. When you respond to what is in front of you with intention, you step into the purpose that has been waiting for you. This is how clarity often comes, through action rather than waiting. As you continue, you may begin to notice changes not only in her, but in how you see the world around you. You may become more aware of people who are struggling quietly, more sensitive to what others are going through beneath the surface. This awareness is not meant to burden you, it is meant to guide you. It helps you move through life with a deeper sense of compassion and understanding. That is something that will shape every connection you have going forward. There will also be moments where you feel like stepping back, where the weight of being present feels like too much. In those moments, do not make decisions based on temporary feelings. Pause, reconnect with me, and remember why you started. When you return to that place of clarity, you will find the strength to continue. You are not expected to be perfect, only to remain willing. I want you to see how powerful consistency truly is. Anyone can show up once, anyone can offer a quick word or a brief moment of support. But staying, continuing, and being there even when it is not easy, that is what creates real change. That is what sets you apart, and that is why you were chosen for this moment. You have the ability to remain when others would leave, and that ability is rare. There is also something happening within her that will take time to fully reveal itself. As she begins to feel safe, she may start to express parts of herself that she has kept hidden, dreams she gave up on, thoughts she never shared, and emotions she buried will slowly come forward. When that happens, be ready to receive them with care. Do not dismiss or overlook them, because they are important pieces of who she is. Stay grounded in truth as you support her. Encourage her gently, remind her of her strength, and help her see the things she may not currently see in herself. But do not force her to change or rush her process. Growth that is rushed often does not last, but growth that is nurtured slowly becomes something lasting. Your patience will make that difference. You are part of something meaningful, something that extends beyond what you can fully see right now. The way you show up today will echo into the days ahead, creating a path that leads to healing and restoration. Trust that I am guiding every step, even the ones that feel uncertain. You are not alone in this, and you are not carrying it by yourself. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You must also be mindful of the way you carry her trust once it begins to grow. Trust is not only built through kindness, it is maintained through consistency and honesty. If you say you will be there, be there. If you offer your time, give it with your full attention. These small actions will show her that your presence is reliable, and reliability is something she has been missing for a long time. There may be times when she begins to rely on you more than you expect, and this is where balance becomes important. You are there to support her, not to become her only source of strength. Gently remind her of her own ability to stand, to think, and to grow. Encourage her to see the strength that already exists within her, because true healing comes when she begins to believe in herself again. Your role is to guide, not to replace what she is capable of becoming. Type Amen if you agree. I also want you to be aware of how this experience is shaping your character.